Do we have audio? Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the GSL. I am Tasis. With me is Artosis. We have seen some pretty awesome games so far, especially I can't stop thinking about our series in game number 3.
Yeah, of Tester, man.
Yeah, that was so sick, man.
It's crazy.
Really impressive. So check that out. And, of course, we just saw some kind of one-sided game from our Protoss player just dominating.
Yeah. Hungan is extremely, extremely good. There's no question about that. Definitely one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
I mean, that's all we got to say, man. He's sick. He's good at everything. He's very smart. He gives good interviews even. So he gets +1 in my book, man.
Yeah, man. He's a good guy. And also, for our next match, we're going to have Keeping Wera against HopeTorture.
Yeah, HopeTorture, of course.
He's not actually known as HopeTorture.
No.
He's known as Into the Rainbow.
That's right. It is Into the Rainbow. A very famous StarCraft 1 player. He was Protoss in that game. Terran in this game. Likes the easy races, Tasteless.
I know, man. Terran is doing pretty well at StarCraft, too.
Yeah, I said it.
I did it. I
said what you were thinking.
So, ID on Battle.net is HopeTorture, but
a great player,
Into the Rainbow, actually, back when he was playing StarCraft 1,
famous for his Reavers.
For his Reaver control, storm drops. So this guy's got amazing harassment. It's really impressive.
Yeah. Student of Into the Rain.
Yes.
The original Storm Gosu. And, he's just such a good player, man. He destroyed last week. We have Keeping Wera there on the left. Now, Keeping Wera took out Jonga in a PvP 2-0. Pretty easy peasy victory there for him. Now, Into the Rainbow, man, a.k.a. HopeTorture, against Estrella Wera. He destroyed. He was just so many levels above his opponent. I remember that game so vividly, the TVT on that, the Delta Quadrant game especially. And just amazing, amazing play by him. He's so good at Terran, man. He might get so far in the tournament. A lot of people are not really thinking about him, I think, as one of the top players, but he definitely is.
He was a top StarCraft 1 player who plays a lot of StarCraft 2. Signed up.
Yeah.
And he's almost like a dark horse player because we know that he's been a top, had some major success. He's one of the most well-known Protoss players of all time in StarCraft 1. And he
might very well win this tournament.
I mean, he actually could. We just don't know. We don't see him play a lot. We didn't even know it was HopeTorture. It was Into the Rainbow until he got to the studio.
Yeah, no, I wasn't aware he had changed his
Into
ID.
the Rainbows? I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that. So it's kind of exciting.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting. I've been talking with a lot of people about, hey, who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win? And during the current, what's going on in StarCraft 2, it feels like maybe Tester, maybe Hungan Prime has a chance, or maybe a really good Terran player.
Yeah.
These are the people that we're really starting to look. We're getting into the top 16 pretty soon here. Who's going to actually take this home? It feels like it's going to be one of those two groups. One of these top 2-3 Protoss players, or maybe a top Terran.
Yeah.
So, this very well may be the guy.
Yeah,
this may be our future champion.
It could be. I mean, I'm really excited. He could very well get to the Final Four at least.
Yeah, I could see him getting so far, man.
We also we don't know how much he's been training. Obviously,
he was training a lot before.
Yeah.
He was a member of OGS for quite some time, I believe.
Briefly,
yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
But nowadays, I think he's probably still training quite a bit. He's getting so deep into the tournament that actually it's worth so much money to train. If he wins today, his prize pool goes up like 4 times. Like he wins 4 times as much money.
Yeah. What is the prize pool for this now?
Well, if you make it to the round of
it's 2,000.
Round of 64 is like 300, and then it goes 500, and then it goes 2,000, and then it just starts jumping insanely.
Here's our map lineup: Metalopolis, Kulas Ravine, and Zelnaga Caverns. The maps we are not going to use are Scrap Station and Steppes of Ore. And, of course, Blistering Sands and Desert Oasis.
Interesting, we get to see a Kulas Ravine game in Game 2. So we are definitely going to be casting a Kulas Ravine game today.
I know.
That's always
It's a rare
exciting.
thing when we get to cast Kulas Ravine.
I mean, I hate playing on it, but I really like to watch it. Well,
it's like Desert Oasis. Like I don't like playing on Desert Oasis because I have to have a completely different strategy, but...
It's Kulas Ravine, though. It is like a 4-player land map.
Yeah.
I kind of liken it to watching, UFC or something. Like, I want to watch people beat each other up, but I don't want to fight anyone.
The game is beginning now. Let's get this going.
Keeping Wera looking particularly fierce in that pose.
Ooh, he is a ferocious guy. Here's Keeping Wera. Not many Wera guys left in the tournament.
Keeping Wera.
Yeah, and that kind of goes along with the ranks of teams. Here we see HopeTorture.
HopeTorture
AKA
into the rainbow.
HopeTorture.
There he is.
They are both very close to each other.
Yeah. But, you know, as I was saying, the rankings of the teams, we're seeing primes and OGSs go right through. You know, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
But then you get down to the Zenith guys and the Wera guys, there's going to be less people getting through. It's just kind of the rank of the teams. We've seen some team battle tournaments in Korea, and that's just kind of the ranks they ended up in, and it's holding true in the GSL.
It's very, very true. So a lot of pressure on Keeping from Wera to keep to stay in this tournament.
You got to keep keeping on.
Well, you know, sponsors are watching. You know, there's so much. There's so much stuff, you know, on the line. So
yeah,
it's you know, pressure builds up, and not all these guys have experience in the booths, as we've said before.
That's true, man. And
more than once.
Wera needs a hero, man, and they're holding out to the end of the night. Keeping's got to be strong. He's got to be fast. He's got to be up for the fight.
He's got to be furious. Here we got a scouting probe. Gateway coming down here. Build order's pretty standard. I'm really curious to see what Into the Rainbow's going to throw at us.
Yeah. I mean, it's so close positions. I want to see a Banshee build. If I don't see a Banshee build, I'm not going to be happy. This can be an hour-long epic game with nukes and stuff. But if I don't see a Banshee build in these spots, I'm not going to go home happy.
They are a very exciting unit, actually, to cast. By the way, he is checking to see if there's a proxy. So he's just looking around.
And again, some of these things that are really exciting to watch, not so exciting to play against, unless excitement is just defined by raised heartbeat.
We got an orbital command on the way here.
And checking out that base. Nothing there. Got to keep going. And everything, of course, going to be standard for a bit here. You know, Terran is actually the one race that you can really see early what they are up to. You're like, okay.
Yeah, once you start seeing the add-ons come out here and they start moving stuff around.
That's when it gets exciting. We do have a tech lab going up.
Terran still has not found out that his opponent is up here. Well, now he knows because of the process of elimination, but he hasn't seen the tech route. Stalker's being charged out here. And as Artosis wisely said, a tech lab is up, and we have a second barracks.
There you go. Looks like Stim also being researched. So we're definitely going to see some early game aggression here by HopeTorture, a.k.a. Into the Rainbow.
By the way, guys, we hope you think the observing has improved. I have been taking lessons from the master observer, the Korean observer.
That's right. And they ain't cheap, man.
Ain't cheap, dude.
He's just paying $300 an hour for lessons on how to observe.
It's the highest quality coaching I could get. Here we go. Probe over here at the Zelnaga Tower. So Protoss has control of, you know, this region intel-wise. There's a Marauder out, and he's upgrading Stim. So I think we're actually going to see some kind of really aggressive play here.
Ooh, and a second geyser going up. This is really, really interesting here. I think I'm going to see Banshee play. And look at that, an expansion going up. This may not be good for Keeping Wera. A lot of units with Stim are going to come down there and rain on his parade.
And the Stim Marauders are pretty damn scary. You know, you can see Protoss is actually in defensive position. He's actually even keeping the sentries and the stalkers on the high ground. So the question is, should Terran attack while the Nexus is make him cancel it, or should he let it finish and destroy it?
Very high-level decision, but looks like he wants to make a move now before Protoss gets too many units off. And will he have to cancel? I think so.
Stim, about to be done. Concussive grenades are next. Is he going to let it finish? Looks like he might actually let it finish.
Oh, this is a bad move. Why are you moving out? Okay, I did not like that whatsoever.
Yeah, that actually was kind of nonsensical.
Yeah, actually, you know, if Stim was done there, the game may end.
The Nexus is close. Terran's engaging, and he cancels it.
Yeah. And now he's down 2 force fields.
Yeah.
And be very careful. Oh, see, that was premature.
Yeah, he should. What you want to do if you guys want to learn some stuff at home, force field when they're halfway up the ramp so that some of their units are stuck up here and then the rest are stuck down here, and then you can pick off those units.
You know, it shows a lot about someone's confidence and cool and collection on when they actually choose to throw on that force field, man. It's like the point defense drone.
Yeah. It's a powerful ability, but you got to use it just right.
And these are serious things that are happening to players, man. PPDD and PFF.
Yeah. You're my BFF.
Oh, thanks. You're a good friend of mine, Tasteless.
You're like top 3. Like.
Yeah. I liked Hydra more than you until he lost and I got stuck in an elevator with him, Tasteless.
That is a epic story.
Yeah.
Artosis and Hydra stuck in an elevator together. The Nexus is on the way, and he just spots the Observer, takes out the Observer. Nice.
Good missile turret right there. But the missile turret has seen what is going on in this space, and what is going on here is kind of an all-in. We see, there's 3 barracks, 1 with reactor, 2 with tech labs, and it looks like he's actually going to go for a lot of medevacs. The starport is going to switch over to the reactor. So, kind of interesting here. I think we might see just a huge drop, and although it's not Banshee play, he's going to abuse the close air distances, at least, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can go home kind of happy, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad. He is supply blocked. Actually, that's kind of a surprise. Coming from somebody as talented as Into the Rainbow.
Finish that up real quick. Luckily, tearing his way to unsupply block. It's the X button. Drops a depot on a depot.
It's true. We've seen it a lot more than I expected it. I actually don't use the ability. I'll always just drop a mule.
Yeah.
But I guess it does have its advantages if you get behind.
Quite true. Now, medevacs out. Drop time.
Let's go.
Oh, my.
And it's Colossus timing. The Colossus has just started.
I don't know if that guy's even going to get out of there. If he drops these Marauders in the right place, he might be able to kill that building.
Uh-oh, Observer. He sees
Observer sees it. Will he react in time? Here they come. And the Immortal up there.
Yeah, he sees that Immortal and gets out of there. You cannot engage that Immortal.
That actually shows how fierce an Immortal is, that it scares away Marauders.
Marauders like the scariest unit in the whole game. He's going to drop again here. I don't know about this decision, but he could at least get this pylon. Okay.
And 2 Marauders. No man left behind.
Oh, he almost lost that. That was close.
3 hit points left. Oh my, our poor Porotos player can't be happy with that. But look at this, a lot of Marines and Marauders coming up to the front of the base.
Now he does see it with this probe over here.
Yeah, that's quite true. And, oh, Colossus out. Gonna totally help him out. And did he heal that medevac? He did.
It did.
Repair is good.
Now, I'm trying to click on the sentry here. The sentries do have a good amount of energy here, so we can get some force fields up.
I don't like the force fields I'm seeing from Keeping Wera. He's just kind of throwing them up haphazardly.
Here we go. He's going to stim.
There are Vikings on the way as well.
His angle's pretty good.
So many force fields going up, but it looks like the Terran player is going to overwhelm into the Rainbow, taking out Colossi, Stalkers, Zealots, and Sentries. And wow, that just turned in his favor so quickly right there. GG. Keeping Wera.
Keeping
has
Wera.
been defeated.
Damn.
Into the Rainbow. Look at him. He is
a handsome guy,
killer, man. Keeping Wera, man.
Now,
Cool.
I didn't actually expect that that attack to be as effective. I wonder if he drops those few times to make the Protoss do the Guardian Shield, to make the Protoss do the Force Field.
That definitely is part of it. I'm sure.
And then, he just blindsides him with a ground attack, because most Protoss players feel like when the Terran's going to attack them, they're going to at least wait until they have a Viking in the battle, something to shoot the Colossus. But actually, if you don't have enough force fields, you can come at a great angle with Marauders and Marines and just stim and destroy.
Yeah, that's quite true. You have to abuse the terrain with a unit like the Colossus, because once you get this sick concave going on, then there's just, what do? It doesn't hit enough units at once to be as cost-effective as you need it to be for rushing to it.
It's true.
So then suddenly the Marauders are they just kill it anyways.
It's true. Yeah. So many exciting games today, yet today is the day I wear my least exciting T-shirt. Look at this. Hey, guys,
just
the Gap had a sale. But really exciting games, at least today. I got to say, really, really awesome play by Into the Rainbow.
You got that from the Gap?
Yeah, I should.
It looks like it came out of Fruit of the Loom 3-pack.
Well, I think it's nice. We're gonna get this game started actually pretty soon here. I think Keeping Where seemed a little bit shaken up, to be honest.
You know, he's playing such a dynamite player.
Yeah.
In Into the Rainbow, he's such a skilled user. He was a Gosu of micro.
Yeah.
He was a StarCraft 1 pro gamer, which means his macro is great. Looks like we're gonna start.
Let's go.